back once again, folks. Shaman, B2B, Bar the host extraordinaire of the show, bringing you and only you and your friends the recklessness you need and you desire. Because we're here for you. I hope everybody out there enjoyed Black History Month. You may have forgotten that February is indeed African American History Month. I know I forgot. In school, when somebody was telling me, hey, these are your 28 days learning about Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, I always remember February, Black History Month. Now as an adult, sometimes I forget. And if you forgot, hey, listen, we missed it. Luckily, the Lord gives us that time. We'll be here next year to make up for it. And in celebration of Black History Month, I would like to shout out the lovely ladies of ZetA Tau Alpha sorority for winning and now tying the 2010 Sprite Step Off in Atlanta. Shout out to them 8-9 white women who turned it out and won. And there's been a lot of controversy over whether they should have won or not because they are of the Caucasian persuasion. Here are my few addendums to the story. Now I am a member, and now I am 10 years deep in my membership of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Proud to be a Sigma. Like Blue Phi. And in that time, I have seen hundreds of step shows. Hundreds. And if you are Greek, or you went to a black university, or you just knew other Greeks, you have seen your fair share of step shows, I am sure. There is one thing that every team knows about every step show they want to perform. No matter if they like it or not, they are going to have certain advantages and disadvantages depending on where and who else is in the show. And it is something you cannot overcome. All you can do is step better than them. Here are some examples. I'm a Sigma. I cannot step. But my frat brother and LB Zaid, who's also 10 years in the game, is a great stepper. And when they all got together, they knew they would have to outstep whoever was the most popular chapter on that campus. That was just a given. We all understood that. If that campus was big on cues, if you're even with the cues in terms of performance, you lose. Those are the rules of engagement. You understand that. If we travel to DC for a show, and the Kappas have a performance, and it's just as good as ours, and they don't drop the cane, we lose, they win. Simple. Now if they drop the cane, they lose. Those are the rules of engagement that we all understand. Because it's not going to be fair. I have never, in all my days of being sick, seen a chapter of less than attractive AKAs ever be a sexy Delta chapter. And it shouldn't happen, and it doesn't. There are going to be inherent advantages and disadvantages to each show. Knowing this, if the 13, I believe there were 13 other competing teams in this tournament, and this Sprite National Step-Off for $100,000, supposed to be the best of the best of the best of the best of the best, cannot destroy those 8 and 9 white women, you lose. That's it. That's right. They are given bonus points for being of the Caucasian persuasion. Deal with it. They were right. If they were neck and neck with you, you lose. That is, you lose. And it's not necessarily a racist thing, because I bet you if there was a chapter of midgets and they were neck and neck with you and neck with the white women, the midgets are winning the money. I don't know why the AKAs ended up getting tied. Coca-Cola has the money. They gave out 2 sets of $100,000 awards. Shout out to the AKAs from Indiana who won. God bless you. If you're in a step show and someone who has a disadvantage gets on that stage and can stand toe-to-toe with you, you lose. Midgets, handicapped kids, white women, they are going to beat your ass unless you outstep. And that from the video, they did a damn good job. Shout out to them. It's hard getting in front of a room of 2,000-3,000 black people and showing your stuff and competing hard. Shout out to them. I'm rooting for you people who know better than this. Come on. Y'all been to step shows before. All everybody's in the tizzy. Don't be in the tizzy. Congratulate those Caucasian women for doing us right during Black History Month. Shout out to them. And also, as we begin to get into this week's episode, I wanna put my support once again, and for everybody who is a part of the show, the whole staff, to support young Berg in his time of crisis. He wasn't there getting robbed. The man said he was in Vegas. Damn it, he was in Vegas. I'm sick of you people throwing him under the bus. The Soldier Boy bought the chain. Everybody got pictures here, pictures here, the Transformer chain. I've had enough of this. I am throwing my support, and you should throw your support. If you are a fan of Berg, if you have been a fan of the show, you should support Young Berg. You should go to every website and say, how dare you people try to assume that somehow Young Berg was getting robbed. He said he was in Vegas. He was in Vegas. Truth comes out later that he was actually getting robbed. So what? Anybody can get robbed. I'm sick of you people denigrating his character or his hoodiness. His hoodiness shouldn't be questioned. He's Young Berg, and we will salute him to the end of time. That's right. Another person I would like to salute this week at the beginning, Ric Flair. Meaning, if you know that I am a fan of wrestling. Not this new age wrestling from like 2000 on, but good old 1980 to 2000 wrestling that was on Saturday afternoons from 11 to 12 before Soul Train came on. That wrestling. And Ric Flair is one of the biggest stars in wrestling history. And I am not going to make fun of him because his wife kicked his ass and he had to press charges against him. I'm not mad at Rick because I know that Rick could have torn her head off. But Rick ain't that type of man. He didn't put his hands on her this time. Maybe he put his hands on her before and that's why she was spent crazy. But this time he kept his hands to himself and he took that ass for her. Now I've seen Ric Flair fight. I've seen him fight Ricky Steamboat. I've seen him fight Lex Luger. I've seen him fight Hulk Hogan and Arn Anderson, Paul. I've seen him fight a ball, Junkyard Dog, everybody. Jimmy Hoover, Fly Snipper. He could have taken that one. He didn't take some punishment in his life. But he did the honorable, manly thing and took that ass whooping and called it off. Maybe you other brothers out there would do what Rick did. And keep your hands off your woman. You wouldn't be in the situations you are right now. Shout out to you, Rick. I support your endeavor. Being from Philadelphia, I'm really feeling for Eve right now. She's under these allegations of fraud from, I guess, some type of past African prince she was dealing with. They want to know if she laundered some money. And I support Eve, and I say she's innocent. But for anybody else out there, including Eve, if you happen to meet one of the Africans that's in charge of those email scams, that's not the type of brother to like co-sign on your card. The emails you get where I got $100 million and if you send me $2,500, I can get my money out and to give you 10%. If he's running that scheme, don't put your name and his name on any type of legal documents. It'll come back to haunt you. But I am still supporting you. I don't think she did anything wrong. I want an album. Don't think it's gonna happen. But you're from Philadelphia and you're beautiful and I love you anyway. But lesson for all of you out there. From one floozy to another. No paperwork. No. Of course, as President Logan 6969 Floozy Union, I'm really trying to support Tiger Woods. I really am. The apology was weak. It was weak. But I still support him. My support has started to waver when porn star Jocelyn James, I believe that's her name, came out not only asking for an apology with Stars Floozy attorney Gloria Allred. That people keep telling you Gloria is the greatest. She suggested that Tiger Woods got her pregnant twice. 2 times. Now that's just ignorant, Tiger. That's just wrong, okay? Because you have to care more about your penis and the offspring that your penis can create. You are really put Elin in a tough situation to forgive you. Because this is an adult film star. I'm not saying you couldn't fall in love with one, but she does know how to have relations without getting pregnant. It must have been your recklessness that caused these 2 pregnancies. This is too much to deal with. You're asking for a lot. You really got to get back to playing golf. Get out there on the links, swing the Masters in 5 weeks. You win the Masters, we forget about this. Keep knocking off porn stars. You will never let us get past it. And speaking of pregnancies and celebrities, I would like to shout out whoever, I don't even know this child's name, but it is not necessary. Whoever is having Matthew knows his baby, shout out to you. You are a true floozy. Do you understand that now she's going to get some Jay-Z, Beyonce knows trickle down money? We went through trickle-down economics before on the show. Trickle-down money. She's gonna get that. Beyonce this is gonna be her sister, whether she likes it or not. Okay? And Matthew is still in the business of Beyonce. Who is also in the business of Beyonce? Jay-Z. Some of that trickle-down money is gonna slide dead in her pocket. That is a true. She thought that out. You used your noodle. Now like that. Who else is gonna get that trickle-down money? Nobody else is in position right now to get that trickle-down money. But she surely is. A couple of videos I want to discuss with you that I caught this week. Of my favorite being a Drew Hill's comeback video for Love MD. I'm good with Cisco. And first of all, I'm just happy they're back. Anytime somebody from the 90s gonna make a comeback video, I'm with it. Guy, Blackstreet, Boys II Men, Jodeci, Drew Hill, y'all can come back. H-Town, it's not gonna bother me. I'm gonna support you. And so I'm supporting Drew Hill for coming out with this video. Cisco threw me off because he's supposed to sing second, and Jazz is always supposed to sing first, because Cisco's supposed to take it home. I don't know if something's wrong with the chords, he really couldn't take it home, and they let Jazz try to take it home, so it sounded a little different, but I'm still supporting. Jazz is really too big. He almost hit that, the tell me what the hit stuff look like. He almost caught himself. He almost wanted to do it like, oh man, this is 1996 all over again. But he stopped. He did stop. But he sounds great. They all sound Pinocchio. I don't know what this is. I don't know what he's definitely on a Devontae path of life. Where he was like, you was the heartthrob, now what the hell? And it hurts that Woody is not in this reincarnation again. Like, why y'all just keep putting random people in Woody's spot? This is Woody's spot. And every time you come on the album, you're introducing Leon, introducing Jerome, introducing Teo. Who are these people? I'm on Woody. And if you're not gonna give me Woody, call his ass the new Woody. Because he's the one that should be getting them checks, not this guy. But I still support all your endeavors. The 90s, baby. I grinded to somebody at a party. So I'm okay with you guys. Pretty much forever. Also, another video I gotta get into this week is Wale's Pretty Girl. I love the song. Gucci Mane, Wale, great song. Got some controversy about not having enough dark-skinned sisters in the video, and I would like to defend the light-skinned women in this video. They ain't had nothing to do with picking who was in it. Why are you mad at them? Don't light-skinned models have it hard enough to begin with to be bringing this up like this? And first of all, there are dark-skinned women in the video. The fact that you didn't like them or you didn't think they were cute doesn't mean that they weren't there. I may have tend to agree with you, but I had friends that was in that video, and they of a darker persuasion. Some of them darker than me. I'm more of a medium mocha mulatto type of brother, but they were darker than me, and they count. So shout out to everybody that's in that video. Shout out to Wale. Shout out to Chris Roberts. Shout out to everybody who made it happen. For the haters, watch the video again. Yes, some of the lead roles are given light-skinned women, but don't hold that against them. And our final two stories. I just want to let everybody know to be on the lookout for the new Raz B album, because he has just signed to Tila Tequila Records, or whatever she's gonna call her record label. The Voltron. Let the powers combine. Raz B, Tila Tequila, bang. Should be quite enjoyable. And to NBC and everybody who loves Winter Olympics, take that off that air. Not every night. Curling, speed skating, that's it. I don't know how many downhill ski things they have. They got one where they just jumping out. How is that a talent? I don't get it. If you want to incorporate more African Americans into it, have a game where we just stand outside. And whatever black person from the South can stand outside alone without punching somebody in the mouth, they should win the medal. Because some of these things aren't sports at all. Do better.